Yeah, I'm going to share something with you. You have to be hard. You got to be hard, man. You got to hold yourself accountable to shit. And you have to power through things. How do you get anything done? How do you get rich? How do you get poor? All this different shit. You need to be thinking about this stuff. How you get poor is being fucking weak. Being weak, not taking action, and just not giving a fuck. It's pretty much what it is. How to get anything done, how to stop feeling sorry for yourself, how to achieve goals, all that type of thing is you have to be in action. You have to rewire your brain. You have to up your threshold and your tolerance for pain and suffering. I lost almost 30 fucking pounds in 10 months. I could have, every time I tried to lose weight fast, I just gained it back. Every time I try to spend $30, $40 on some stupid ass pills, you get a little bit of results in the beginning and then you gain all the weight back. You have to do the work. You have to suffer through it. You have to suffer through the weight gain of gaining muscle and losing weight or losing fat, but you still gain. You have to get through the suffering. You have to make suffering something that you love and enjoy. You have to raise your risk appetite. This is what the rich do. This is what the billionaire class do. They're so relentless and they do the same shit over and over and over, not expecting any results for an extreme period of time. The most successful people are the ones that are able to delay gratification the longest and endure the pain and suffering the longest and keep on going forward and forward and forward without seeing anything. And then one day it's like instant results. Right now, we are in a little bit of a downtrend in cryptos. We're probably going to go, we were like this, now we're going to go like this, and then we're going to probably go power up. The people who are buying crypto right now, when others are saying, oh, the bubble's popped, it's so risky, this and that, you have to make up your mind. You have to make up your mind, do you want to be successful or not? Successful is painful. People want to live in a comfort zone. I was thinking about it today. I ran yesterday 5 miles with a weighted vest of about 30 pounds. Today I ran on the treadmill, did sprint work with the weighted vest, 2 miles, did a bunch of other calisthenics and shit. And I'm looking around and I'm just seeing everybody is just looking at me and doing absolutely the bare minimum. They're only doing like 10 reps, this, that, the other thing. They act like they're jacked, but they're not jacked. I don't look like I'm jacked anymore. But I'm fucking stronger than probably half the people in the fucking gym. How is that possible, you might say? Well, I do heavy fucking weight, and I do a lot of reps, and I run my ass off. I sprint my ass off. I do thousands of push-ups per fucking month. I'm doing 50 curls in a clip for 5 clips every other fucking day. I'm doing like hundreds and hundreds of sit-ups, hundreds of push-ups. I'm doing running my ass off. I am running now. It's weird to run without a weighted vest. I used to hate running with the weighted vest. Now I'm running. I can't stand running without the weighted vest. And now I'm getting to a point where I'm running 6 miles an hour with the fucking weighted vest on. When before, it was hard as hell to just maintain a 6 mile an hour pace without the damn vest for any length of time. So, you have to get used to being in the pain zone. You have to get used to and thrive off. You have to almost wire your brain that if you're not suffering through something, you're just not trying hard enough. And you you're just warming up. Like, I look at it as I'm just warming up, and I need to be where I'm being pushed, and it's difficult. You don't have to kill yourself. I'm not saying to kill yourself. I'm saying to be uncomfortable. So that means buying a good project and putting a bunch of money into it. That's uncomfortable. Maybe buying something that's already high, like AVAX is already like $40 fucking when it was $9. Maybe it's that uncomfortable. Maybe it's taking that leap of faith and just doing it. Also, selling. Selling is scary, you know, but if you are at the top of the market, and there's definitely other indicators and soft indicators. Alex Becker just said on his channel, or on on Twitter, he said when his subs get to, or his views get to about 1 million views a day off every one of his videos, from 200,000 to over 1 million, that's probably a good indicator that you're at the height of the market, or close there to it. Some of these tokens I keep on telling you about, the threshold, the risk threshold is, you know, your tolerance have to be extremely high with some of these really small crypto tokens, and you might have to hold on to it for months and months and months. I just heard Boogie 2988. He said he put $200,000 in ETH in 2019, and then it went down, and he sold it at a loss. Well, how about if he would have just held on to it until, like, it got to $5,000 in 2021? I mean, I think ETH was like a few $100s. And he bought $200,000 of it. He would have probably a couple $1 million right now. The thing is, you know, people want to do things. Everybody wants, the moral of the story is, everybody wants to stay comfortable. I've been observing today, it's raining where I'm at, and I was observing how many people are running and sprinting to their car because they don't want to get wet. And here I am, I'm walking as slow as I possibly fucking can because it is suffering. And I like to suffer because I'm suffering to win. I don't like just to suffer for the sake of suffering. I'm talking about suffering to win. The more stronger my body is, the more adaptable I am, the more capable I am to experience extreme cold, extreme heat, being able to deal and thrive in rainy, swampy, nasty situations, the more likelihood I am to survive. My genes are able to survive, and my future kids one day to be able to be around to not only make them thrive, but actually teach them to protect themselves. The stronger I am mentally and physically and spiritually, the more likely you are to not be attacked by random fucking migrants, you know, that are desperate as fuck, or be a victim of crime. The more healthy you look and the more strong you look, these weak individuals that like to attack people, they're not going to go to you. They're going to go to weakest among us. And the same thing with investments. The stronger you are and the more knowledge you have and the more you take your time and you don't impulse into anything and the more you're calculated and the more you stick with your own, staying in your own lanes based on your criteria, the safer you are and the richer you're going to be. There is a recipe to this. You have to start bolting shit down. You have to start taking this shit seriously, and you have to flip it around. Instead of being comfy, you need to be uncomfortable. So I am uncomfortable with certain shit. Sometimes I put too much money into crypto and I don't have enough cash. Well, I adapted. I got an equity line of credit, and I also have other assets that if I can dump in a quick jiffy if I need to, which then gives me the confidence to take the extra risk because I know if I screw up and bills come in and I got like $200 in my account because I overbought crypto in a bear market, because we're like in the baby stages of a bull market, you know, but we're still kind of like, you know, half bear. I could still bail my ass out. And also, like, if you take this approach to everything, like your job, go to fucking work when you're sick, when you're not feeling well. Listen to Goggins or something like that says, you know, get your ass out of the, you know, just get yourself out of the bed and go fucking for a walk. Go to work, even if you don't want to go to work. Talk to that person that you fucking hate at work, you know. You got to suffer. do shit that's uncomfortable, because the more you're doing shit that's uncomfortable, the more you're growing, the more you're learning, and the more you're testing your own beliefs, and the better you are going to be in the future, because you have to interact with your environment, the negative things of your environment and the positive things of in your environment. You have to interact with all that. You have to be challenging yourself. You're not doing it for other people, you're doing it for yourself. The more information you get from your environment, the better off you are. And like I said, it goes for everything. It goes for education, it goes for everything. And I also challenge you to do 20 minutes of studying per day in any topic. If it's cryptos, if it's just project management, if it's just yourself, 20 minutes a day, every single day for the next year, and you'll be practically an expert in that field. That's what I've been doing with crypto since 2016. Converting the theory and the observations to muscle memory is extremely difficult to cross that paradigm. But if you can get the book work in the theory, which is extremely important, and have the muscle memory, and you marry the two, you're going to be a badass mother effer. Anyway, I need, like I said, this is some good wisdom. I hope this finds you well, and I hope this helps you out. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you soon.